Alright guys, welcome back. So finally we have reached the negotiation transfer period. 4 weeks, see who we can get, and see if we can, maybe sell a couple of players as well. So we finally reached it. This is kind of continued on from last time. So for example, Yosemi here is all listed for transfer. So is Traore, so is Morientes, Mela, so is Raven, and also I'm going to add a couple more to this list as I've been thinking about. I'm going to add Zenden because I'm pretty sure I put him up last time, but there weren't any good offers for him. I can't quite remember. And also another one is Warnock, because we barely ever see Warnock, so I've decided to do that. The rest of the team I'm pretty happy with, so I'm going to keep those. And in the meantime, I'm going to look for a new player. Now, I dropped a hint at who I wanted earlier in the season when we was playing. I think it was Bolton actually. When we played them, I kind of hinted at a player that I wanted. And you might know who it is if you remember, and it is Ronaldinho, because, well, I think the stats say it all really why I want him. And for some reason he is number 22 at Barcelona. That's kind of strange. Oh well, I'm not going to question it. But I mean, you look at his stats. For me, he's the best player in the game. I don't know how everybody else thinks of him, but that's just me. So I'm going to go ahead and try to sign him. Now, I'm going to go straight for transfer negotiations. We might not get him. It might not happen. You know what I mean? And I don't have like a whole lot of transfer budget right here to work with. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for about say 18,500. To be honest, all I want to do is, even if I can just sign this one player, I'll be happy with that. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna get him, but you never know. It might happen. I think I'll go for say 1550 here, and just apply for that. So yeah, he is the main man I want. I really do just want him. For me, he's just the best player. There's also Messi there. He turns into a pretty decent player, I think, and he can score goals. I don't know. Maybe we can apply for a loan for him. That'd be pretty decent. Transfer. I guess we'll apply for that as well. I never know. I mean, just one extra attacker would do. I kind of want an extra defender. You probably think, oh, why am I going for the big players? You know, I mean, I don't have a lot of transfer funds. Maybe I should wait till summer. But, meh, you know, we might as well try. I mean, try to sign somebody, you know, whoever it might be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick look at some players that maybe we can get on loan or something. Basically, what I've gone and done here is had a look at players by future potential. As you can see, there's quite a few players here. Interestingly enough, Fernando Torres is on there, who is 22 years of age right now, so that could be a possibility. Rooney's on there, but I don't think we'd be able to sign him. Babel is on there, who used to play for Liverpool in real life. I don't think we'd be able to get him either. To be honest, I want an extra defender, to be honest. I mean, I could go for an attacker and see what happens, but we'll have to see. There's also Robinho here. I could go for him. Open trade, possibly. I doubt I'll get him, but he's a really good fast player. Now, one interesting thing is that we've actually managed to get Messi. All the rest have broken down. I've gone for Rubinho as a trade for Berbatov, but that didn't come off. I've also gone through Fernando Torres, which has also been broken down. That was just a loan move, and I've also tried to get Alex as well as a centre back, but that's kind of not gone our way. But we do have Messi on loan, so that's kind of interesting. You know, we could see how well he does. Unfortunately, we've had no offers for our own players, which is a bit disappointing, but we've only spent a bit on Messi, and that would be bolstered the attack a little bit. Now, one interesting thing here, guys, is the openness to negotiation. So there's a lot of players here that are kind of willing to come to your club and are willing to negotiate. Even John Terry there is one of them. I think, to be honest, though, you know, getting that one player as a centre back is going to be really nice. Carl Strom's also there as well, but I think we're good for attacking midfielders at this point. Eto'o is up there as well, which is very interesting. Gilardino, who is he's got really good stats, is a good player. But Eto'o there is that's a possibility. I mean, he looks pretty decent. His wage isn't that high, so let's. I think we could go for him and see what happens. That's kind of a lot of money to pay out for a transfer. So I guess we'll just pay the minimum amount for him, and then offer him say that much. We'll do. Don't know if he'll come back and say yes, but we can go for him. He's got amazing stats. Now, Shimizu is one of those players that is highly rated. He's only 17 and he's absolutely amazing. He's an attacking midfielder. Problem is we're pretty much good for attacking midfielders. We have Gerrard and we have Haleb, but it's a possibility. I mean, his agility is 98. He's very highly rated, but I'm not particularly sure about it. I can negotiate a contract to sign him. I might as well go for it. You never know. It would be a good signing if I can get hold of him. So I'll go for, say, 15,000 to see what he comes back with. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go back in for Ronaldinho. I'll give him maybe one or two more tries to see if I can try and get him. If not, then what can you do, really? I mean, I wonder if they'll offer a switch for, say, Haleb. I mean, Haleb's done really well and he's a great player and all, but I don't know, maybe it's a possibility. Let's see here. So 17 and a half salary there. Transfer, we probably want to offer them, say, a good 10,000 at least, I would say. 10,300 seems to be good, and Haleb on top of that. See what they come back with that. Now I'm actually going to go back in for Rubinho because he's a really good player, he's really fast, he's young, so that's always nice to have on your team. I think I'm going to go up to about 13,000. I'll offer him a little bit more wage, I guess. Say that, let's go for that, let's see what happens. I can apply for one more player. I'd probably go for a defender, John. We've got John from SGN, who it looks like a really good player as well. He's only 18. I guess that would be good to have. Cordoba, I'll maybe go for him then. Apply for loan. Open the trade. Let's just go for a loan then, let's see what happens. Let's give him, say, 2,000 or something. In fact, no, let's bring that down a little bit. That'll do. So yeah, let's see what happens with that now. As you can see, I got success with Shimizu and John, so that's not bad. Another attacking midfielder I have acquired, and also John as well, so pretty decent. Again, nobody wants to buy our players. It's ridiculous. There he is. Apparently this kid is very highly rated, so that's always good to have. And we've also got John on loan from SGN. So that's pretty good. I think it's probably best that I give up on Ronaldinho now, since that was one of the players that I really wanted. I do have a defender on loan, I've got Messi on loan, so that's not too bad. I've bought Shimizu as well, so I've got another attacking midfield, even though, to be honest, I didn't really need one, but maybe I can change the formation just a little bit to suit that. Nobody wants our players, though. This is one of the problems at the moment. Nobody wants to buy, say, Yosemi or Traore, Warnock, Zenden, Raven, or anybody, which is kind of bad, but I guess it's not too bad. It could be worse, you know. To be honest, I think in the defensive midfield, it could be time to maybe let Haman go. We could put him up for a possible transfer and see what happens. I don't know how that's going to go, but we could do that. Maybe I could go back in for Robinho. I mean, who knows? I mean, if I've got Shimizu now, I mean, this guy's stats are really good. 17 years old. I mean, and they're just as good as Haleb. I mean, Haleb is a little bit better, but like Shimizu's got time to improve because he's only 17. So I don't know, and I think Robinho, to be honest, I mean, Haleb's got really good speed as well, but I mean, I'm not too sure. Maybe I could swap for Berbatov. I mean, Berbatov gets a few goals here and there, but he doesn't score as many as I would like him to score. So it's always an option. I think I'll go for about 4.5. I think that'll do. 14.5, and we'll apply for that and see what happens. I think what I'm going to do here is see if I can apply for a loan for Eto here and see what happens. I don't think it'll come back. I don't want to give him too much money. Let's see, say around that will do. I think I could maybe go for that. So I think one player that kind of interests me is this guy here, this Felipe. I mean, obviously there's Heitinger there, which would be really good. He's 22, but also Felipe looks pretty decent as well. I think I signed him on PES. Oh, I think it was 2008 or something like that, and he was a pretty decent player, that Felipe. But I think what I might do here is I'll go for Heitinger and see what happens, just for a loan and see how that goes. I'll go for about that. That'll be fine, and then I'll also try and I have to trade him. I don't think there's anybody I really want to trade. Maybe Gilardino, but the only problem is, like, who do I trade him for? I mean, there's Garcia does a really good job, Cisse is really good, you know what I mean? I want to keep all these players. You know what I mean? I kind of said that I didn't want to sell Kuhl, but I don't know, maybe if we can get him on a trade it wouldn't be so bad. It depends what they come back with. You never know, play him on the wing. Kuhl, Gilardino's could be go up front. So, I mean, could be a possibility. I mean, we probably won't get him, you know what I mean? It's just to try and see what we can get, really. The only problem is we're not selling players, we just constantly keep buying, which is one of the kind of problems here that we're trying to face. I think probably 5 to 65, that'll do. Salary, probably want a little bit more for salary. Maybe not that much. Let's go for that. I mean, you never know. You just try your luck, don't you, and see what you can get. Wow. Just wow. I've actually managed to sign Robinho and Gilardino. Oh my good gosh. Basically what I've gone and done here, you might have noticed there's a few players missing. I've gone and released Mella, and I've also released Warnock and Raven, because nothing was happening with them. We've got Shiladino in, we got Robinho in, we got Messi in, we got John in on loan, and we've also got Shimizu, so quite a few players that we've brought in here. But I've had to get rid of some of them just to maybe bring the funds back up a little bit. I don't think it's worth getting rid of anybody else. I mean, maybe Zenden could be released. To be honest, I don't use Zenden. I don't think I need him. Scored some goals for us and he does pretty well, but I think it's probably time that I let him go. So, goodbye Zenden. And we've also had success with Felipe as well. Unbelievable. We've got another loan in. We've got a few loans in, which is pretty nice. So we had a breakdown with Heitinger as well. So this is our new look team basically now. Pretty much all the same faces here. But as you scroll down a little bit, we've got John in from SGN United, who's an awesome defender. He's on loan. Traore is still there, Matthews obviously still here, so is Whitbread. So we've got a pretty solid defence here, because this guy's got amazing stats, John, so that's pretty good. We've got Sissoko for the centre of midfield. We also got Haleb, who can play attacking midfield, but so can Shimizu, so that would be pretty nice. Shimizu can also play second striker and centre forward as well, so that's not bad at all. We got Robinho here, who is currently away on international duty. He's a wing forward, so he's replacing Kuhl. Gilardino is fast player, skillful. He's basically the replacement for Berbatov, and Robinho is the replacement for Kuhl. So that's not too bad, to be honest, because we had a wing forward and we had a centre forward, but now we've got two new wing forward and centre forward. Obviously, we're keeping Schwartz. I would never get rid of Schwartz. Morientes is still there. I'm probably going to keep Morientes just in case. You know, we need backup strikers or something. I mean, we're pretty decent. We got Garcia who can play up there. We got Cisse. Now we've got Robinho running down the wing. We've got Gilardino who's going to be in there along with Schwartz. I mean, our attack is looking pretty beastly at the moment. So to be honest, maybe I should have released Morientes, but I'm going to keep him there for now. And see what happens. We also got Felipe in on loan as well, so we got quite a few loans in. So we also got Messi as well, so he might get a game or two. Probably won't get that many games, but pretty decent. Well, here comes the fun part. It's the player numbers. So this might have to be. I might have to give this some thought before I do this. SGN John. Yeah. I don't know why his name is like that. But yeah, John, keep him as 24, I guess. Might as well. Traore, 21. Matthews, 12. Whitbread, Soko. Shimizu's 15. What other numbers are available? It's pretty interesting to see what's available. I'd probably just keep him as 15, I guess. I mean, I don't think there's any reason to change that. Robinho's 18. Gilardino's 7. I think, to be honest, I kind of like these numbers anyway, the way they are. Schwartz, Carson, Foy, Morientes. Messi is 5. I think that definitely has to be changed. Obviously, I like to keep the numbers the way they were at the start of the season, pretty much. I think we'd probably make Messi 30. Felipe is 26, but I think we could. Yeah, I think we'd probably just keep that as 26. I think that's pretty decent. We'll keep Messi as 30 there, and I think that's pretty good, guys. That's not a bad transfer window. It's pretty exciting. Lots of deals being done. As you can see, our funds have gone right down, but our team salary has gone down a little bit as well. Considering the transfers we've brought in, it's gone up, but it was on 21,000 for a while. And then I released a few players and it's gone down, so it's not too bad. Obviously, we can't do anything right now. To be honest, I kind of wanted to sell Morientes, I guess it doesn't matter now. So yeah, we've kind of added to our squad. We got 3 loan signings in, so obviously they will depart at the end of the season. We couldn't sell anybody, unfortunately, but never mind, it doesn't really matter too much. So let's have a look then. So our next match is against Blackburn. We are at home. Basically the reverse fixtures are going to be played from here on out. So basically Fulham, Middlesbrough, Bolton, Manchester City, Charlton taking on Portsmouth, bottom of the table clash right there. Arsenal going to be taking on SGN, that could be interesting. Newcastle and Everton, Liverpool, Blackburn, Tottenham, Chelsea, derby match right there to kick off with, and Aston Villa, Manchester. So yeah, our trilogy against Blackburn continues. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this episode. It's been a pretty decent transfer window. And we'll see you guys next time when we take on Blackburn, and we'll continue this season. See you then.